Ellis Paul Consulting has received a question. How do I hire the best applicant? Today I'm going to give you 5 steps that I think will make your hiring process more efficient and effective for your business. Step number 1, do research on the position that you are filling. You need to ask each of your current employees how they interact with this position. The smaller our companies, the more hats we need to wear. Therefore, you need to ask each of the employees how they interact. If this is your first employee, then I would suggest that you just sit back and analyze how you're going to use them in the broad spectrum of your company. For instance, you may be hiring for a secretary, but after research and asking each of the employees how they interact with that secretary, you find out that they actually help out in accounts payable. Therefore, they're going to need some accounting background. Step number 2, put together a detailed list of the position's skills and certifications. And this list and certification you're going to use for your detailed job ad. So you're going to want to use the research that you did in step 1 and develop this list. Again, do not worry about the job title at this point. You just want to have the skills and the certifications. Many businesses are steering away from the newspaper for job ads and going to social media such as LinkedIn or Craigslist, because those job ads can be very detailed. And that's where you're going to use this list and certifications for. This job ad will then be used to weed out the applicants that you do not want to interview. Step number 3, put down a list of interview questions. These should be a mixture of behavioral and situational interview questions. The web has a lot of different websites that have these questions on them. When you're done viewing this video, check out our Facebook page and we'll have a list of those websites for you. You also may want to use some simple tests for this applicant. For instance, if you are hiring somebody who needs some typing skills, you can download a very simple typing test and have each of the applicants take that test. This way you can screen the applicants apples to apples using the questions and the test results. Step number 4, you finally get to interview the applicants. Make sure that you have a large enough pool of applicants to interview. You want to have at least 4 to 5 applicants for your one position. If you have more positions to interview for, then you would increase this number by 2. So for 2 positions, you would have 7 to 8 applicants that you'd be looking at. You're going to narrow this applicant pool down to the top 2 to 3. You're going to be doing that by using the detailed job list and skills list that you came up with in step number 2. Step number 5, you're going to have a second interview with the top 2 to 3 applicants that you have picked. Ask them additional behavioral and situational questions, interview questions, and also have the other employees interview this applicant also. That will encourage buy-in and it will make the onboarding process much easier. Now remember, you are the owner of this business, so you make the final decision, and you're going to be able to do that by using all the steps and looking at each applicant apples to apples. If you have any other human resources or business development questions, please check us out on the internet at ellispaulconsulting.com or on our Facebook page.